Here we go. Thank you very much for watching this video. It is Jared here, and this is my life update of sorts. I started at Nova Entertainment in July 2004. That was my first day there back in July. And it was amazing. I was part of the start of Nova 919 in Adelaide, a new radio station, a new culture which took over the media landscape in Adelaide. That was 16 years ago, July 2004. And in September 2020, I have had my last day. A couple of days ago, was one of the handful of people, good people, who was made redundant from the radio station. And throughout my whole life, I have prided myself on being honest and raw. And at times it's uncomfortable, but I speak about my childhood, my anxiety, my mental health, and I'm doing this because I think it's important that I discuss it with the people who have shared my journey with me for so long. So I wanted to talk you through it. It's been a couple of days since I was informed that I would no longer be part of the company, and it's a very unique feeling. I did have a hunch that it was going to happen and that I was going to get the tap on the shoulder, which so many people have got in 2020. And I was preparing myself mentally, but I think all the preparing you do, nothing can prepare you to hear those words. And there's a range of emotions. There's fear, sadness, anxiety. My hands randomly have been shaking for the past couple of days. Relief. I don't know. And I haven't really been given the opportunity to say farewell and thank you on the air. So I'm going to do that here, and I'm going to try and hold it together. And I don't want to edit this video or anything because it's important that I'm me. All right, come on, man. You've got Giannis, the MVP, behind you. Christian Crosby, live life nice, bro. Sorry, that noise was disgusting. I want to say, first of all, I am so proud of everything that I've achieved at Nova Entertainment. I started off as a Casanova. I was the first street team member hired at Nova, and a couple of weeks into the job, I crashed the most important station vehicle there was. I brought down power lines at the West Beach Surf Lifesaving Club and almost died. It cost the company $150,000 to fix the car. I was more worried about my job, and they kept me on board. So thank you for allowing that to happen. I worked every shift. I did the mornings announcer position after I crashed that car because they didn't trust me driving the vehicles again. And I ended up going from mornings soon after to be offered a job in Sydney. I said no to because my parents had just separated and I wanted to be really close to my mum during that difficult time. A couple of months later, Paul Thompson I spoke to, and he said, mate, there's a job doing the National Drive show with Akamal Sali, Cal Wilson in Melbourne. And I jumped at that opportunity, and I took my then fiance over to Melbourne, and I had an amazing time in Melbourne working with them and with Hayley Pearson at nights. And then came back to Adelaide and got back into the workday. I've done every shift. I've done some jobs in operations. I was assistant program director. I was fill-in program director. And I moved into the breakfast show in 2019 to be here today doing afternoons and working on the 5AA Sports Show. As I said, I've done every job on the air in that building and a lot of the jobs off the air as well. And I couldn't have given any more to Nova Entertainment. And I've learned over the past 2 years especially how to value myself. I'm a very humble person, and I know I try not to make things about me. I try to make it about other people. And this is a time where I'm saying I'm proud of what I've achieved, because during these times, I want to make sure that I hold my head high and I'm proud of what I've done. So I'm really proud of all the hard work that I've done. Enough about me. I want to say a couple of thank yous, and the people that I'm so grateful for, you know that, because I made sure I reminded you every day how grateful I was for everything that you've done for me. So that's not something that I feel I need to showcase right here today. There are 4 people though that I want to give a real thanks to. The first person is Cam Thompson. Cam Thompson, back in 2004, when I was working at the ABC doing boundary riding, said to me, mate, there's a new radio station coming. It's called Nova. You don't know too much about it. I'd love for you to have a crack at it. Thank you, Cam. Thank you for believing in me. To Mel Wyness and Mel Vandervent, my first bosses, thanks for not sacking me when I crashed the car. But Mel, I still have my resume, my first resume, and I still have that piece of paper that you said to me, you are a Nova person. And I'll always be grateful for the things that you taught me. And this isn't radio related, but it's really important. I thank Andrew Marshman, my former boss at the Athlete's Foot West Lakes. Andrew, I came up to you and I said, I've got this opportunity to do some stuff at this new radio station, and I had to cancel some shifts selling shoes at West Lakes. And I was bloody good at selling shoes as well. And Andrew said, follow your dreams, mate. I'll back you in. And I still am in touch with Andrew. I'm so grateful. If it wasn't for you giving me that blessing, I wouldn't be here today. There are so many people that have impacted my life throughout my whole time at Nova Entertainment over the 16 plus years. And I'm so grateful. Thank you to the people that I've worked with, the relationships that I've formed. You have helped me become the person that I am today. You have taught me so much. The tough conversations about where I need to grow up, the conversations where you've supported me and I've learned more about your lives. Every person in the buildings that I've worked in are so important to helping me become the person that I am. I'm really proud of that. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here today. So thank you. Thank you to the leaders who throughout leadership have taught me what I love about leadership, and also inadvertently taught me what I don't love about leadership and the leader I don't want to be. Thank you. It's all information which has been so vital to me. Thank you to my wife and my daughter. Thank you for supporting me and not just allowing me to do this, but to support it and trust me and believe in me and follow me around Australia through the laughs and the tears and the stress. Thank you. I've got the most beautiful family in the whole world, and I'm so grateful. And family is the one constant that you have in life. Oh man. I'm probably going to forget some people, but I have plenty of time to thank you. Thank you to all of the clients that have worked at the radio station and associated outside of the radio station. Thank you for trusting me to represent your brand. I'm so honored and humbled that you gave me an opportunity to represent your message, and hopefully I did that with the utmost professionalism. And finally, thank you to the listeners, the people engaging on social media. You kept me going, whether it's someone calling up to say hello, someone who called and thought I was another announcer, someone who called up to abuse me, or the best call I've ever had is a woman called up 5AA earlier this year and she farted on the phone, and it was the greatest time of my life. Thank you for riding this journey with me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here today. And that's a fact. If it wasn't for the people that I'm speaking to today, I would not be here thanking you. And I'm so grateful. I am grateful for you giving me a chance. Thank you for appreciating me. Thank you for accepting for who I am. So what now? That's a big question. I'm going to take a breather and get to know my family because they seem really nice. I've got a daughter on the way in January, and I've got the most beautiful family here at home that I'm going to spend time with and take a breath. Because I fucking deserve it. This right here is me. The real me. No edits. Raw emotion. And this is the person that you've heard on the radio or you've met doing Casanova work for over 16 years now. And I'm really proud of who I am. And I'm really proud of everything that I've done at Nova Entertainment. Two more things. Nova Entertainment have been absolutely brilliant to me. And I couldn't speak more highly of the company. From Kath O'Connor, our outgoing CEO, right down to the people I've dealt with, you have been brilliant. And some people don't last 16 days in the radio industry. I've lasted over 16 years and I couldn't be more proud of that. So thank you. Thank you to Nova Entertainment. Thank you to 5AA. Craig Munn, you have been absolutely outstanding. You've been a leader. But you're not just a leader, Craig, you are a coach. And you're a human being, mate. And I could not thank you enough. People always remember how you leave a business. They don't remember your first day. It's your last day that matters. And me sitting here, celebrating my last day with a couple of tears and I've got a runny nose. What I wanted to start is by saying thank you, and that's how I want to finish as well. Thank you so much, Nova Entertainment, 5AA, and you, the people watching this, unless you fast forwarded it and unfollowed me, it doesn't matter. I'm so grateful. On to the next chapter. But in the meantime, I better get out of my Peppa Pig pajamas.